In Gulmarg's terror attack, one more soldier has succumbed to injuries. Death toll now climbs to 5. 2 injured, including one porter who's currently under treatment. Shocking news that came in from Gulmarg. In fact, terrorists attacked an army vehicle in Gulmarg, with now the death toll mounting to 5. And 2 porters have been killed in that, one of them currently receiving treatment. This is hugely disturbing, as terror attacks in that region has been continuing unabated. And in the latest, this terror attack on an army vehicle, this happened in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir, Gulmarg. Terrorists fired on an army vehicle. In fact, 2 soldiers initially were said to be killed. The death toll of our martyrs, unfortunately of our soldiers, has risen to 5. What news came in of 2 soldiers who died yesterday, the number now climbs to 5. Well, we're looking at agencies currently on the spot. Those are the visuals that we're bringing for you of the teams that are combing that area. But terrorists, we hear, attacked and injured the soldiers. The target was the army vehicle, and this took place despite huge security cordon in the surrounding areas. And that's what's disturbing. In fact, we hear that this area itself is considered largely terrorism-free. It is an area which generally crowds around, in fact, tourists who are usually around these areas. And some of these spots are also quite popular for nature lovers. So that's the most shocking part, that the terrorists have managed to enter into areas which are populous. Ashraf Wani now joining us live for more on that. Ashraf, give us more on the Gulmarg attack. The terrorists there targeting the army vehicle, fired at it, killing 5 of our soldiers. And from what I hear, this area that they ventured into has been largely terror-free, and it's a populous area with tourists there frequenting. Is that true?
Absolutely, Nabila. Basically, Gulmarg is not only the famous destination, particularly for the winter sports in the country, but also in the world. That is why not only the skiers from the country, but also from different parts of world, everywhere in the winters, come to this winter destination and do the skiing and other snow-related games. This is a big challenge for the security agencies as well as for the government, and its impact has been seen now. The gondola, world-famous gondola, which is a cable car project which takes the tourists as well as skiers from the Gulmarg Valley to the Upper Hills and the top of the mountains, has been suspended on Friday morning for time being, because a massive search and combing operation is currently going on in the upper reaches of Gulmarg, where this terror attack was carried out on Thursday late evening, in which now the death toll has increased to 5, including 3 soldiers and 2 porters who are working with the army. And also there are the apprehensions that probably this terrorist group may have infiltrated recently from the same sector of line of control, which is the Gulmarg sector, which has been always seen as the calm and security-wise very peaceful. But first time this patch of the line of control has been used by the terrorists to infiltrate and carry out the attack. That is why the massive combing operation, not only on ground but also in air by the helicopters and drones, is underway. Now, it was not the first attack since the oath ceremony of the new government in the Jammu and Kashmir during last 8 days. It is the fourth terror strike in the Kashmir Valley and in the 4 different locations and parts of the valley. That is the challenging and a new challenge for the security agencies as well as for the government.
It's very shocking, certainly, as this terror attack has happened in areas which is populous. Thanks very much for now, Ashraf Wani, for joining us on that. 5 soldiers killed. Terror attack that happened near Gulmarg in Jammu and Kashmir. 2 civilians and 3 soldiers, we hear, were killed in that terror strike where the terrorists fired at the army vehicle in Gulmarg. Brief fireback took place as well between the Indian army and those terrorists in Baramulla last night. 2 soldiers and the 2 porters, initially who were said to have suffered injuries, unfortunately have succumbed to treatment. Now, the vehicle was en route from Botpatri, which is roughly about 5 kilometers from the LOC, when those terrorists launched the attack. 2 civilians killed in the attack worked as porters with the army. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has condemned this attack, saying the spate of terror attacks is now concerning. The Chief Minister has condoled the death of Jawans and civilians.
इस वक्त मौजूद है हम गुलमर्ग में और गुलमर्ग के बोटापथरी इलाके में कल टेररिस्टों ने घात लगाकर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स पे हमला किया, जिसके नतीजे में 5 आर्मी जवान जख्मी हो गए और एक कश्मीरी रिपोर्टर की मौत वाक़ा हुई। उसके बाद जो जख्मी जवान है उनको नजदीकी हॉस्पिटल मुंतकिल कर दिया गया है और अभी तक जो हमारे पास खबर आई है कि 2 जो आर्मी जवान वो शहीद हो गए और 2 कश्मीरी रिपोर्टर इसमें शहीद हो गए।
हम बोटापथरी में रह रहे थे, वहाँ से हमें निकाल दिया, हम गुलमर्ग में रहेंगे। इस टाइम बहुत फोर्स है उधर। रात को कोई कल दिन को भी हुआ था 3 बजे फायरिंग, रात को 7 बजे में फायरिंग हुई थी। वहाँ पे बोल रहे थे बहुत मतलब खतरा है, टेंशन है, इसलिए उधर से निकाल के फोर्स भेजी है बहुत सारी।
तो क्या हुआ कल गुलमर्ग के बोटापथरी में?
जी सर, ये गुलमर्ग के आगे हुआ है, बोटापथरी साइड में। गुलमर्ग बिल्कुल सेफ है, यहाँ पे कोई डर वर कुछ नहीं है। ये उस साइड में हुआ है, बोटापथरी के उस साइड में, उधर आर्मी वगैरह के कुछ नुकसान हुआ है। बाकी गुलमर्ग बिल्कुल ठीक है, गुलमर्ग बिल्कुल सेफ।
तो यहाँ पे जो टूरिस्ट इस वक्त आ रहे हैं, कोई डर है?
नहीं, कोई डर नहीं, बिल्कुल सेफ है, गुलमर्ग बिल्कुल सेफ है, कोई डर गुलमर्ग में नहीं।
तो कुछ सुना आपने रात को, कुछ क्या हुआ वहाँ पे?
कुछ नहीं, हमने भी यही सुना कि कुछ अटैक हुआ है, तो वो कुछ पता नहीं क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ। तो गुलमर्ग के आगे हुआ, ये बॉर्डर एरिया में हुआ।
ये बुज़दिल पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादी भारतीय सेना के जांबाज वीरों का आमना सामना तो कर नहीं सकते, रात के अंधेरे में छिपकर इन कायर आतंकवादियों ने सेना के वाहन को निशाना बनाया है। इस सारे क्षेत्र में सेना और पुलिस ने घेराबंदी की है, सर्च ऑपरेशन शुरू कर दिया गया है। इन आतंकवादियों को इनके गुनाहों की, इनके पापों की भारी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी।
संदिग्ध जहाँ भी पाए जाएं वहाँ पर लोगों को भी थोड़ा एक्टिव रहना होगा, क्योंकि पहले भी ओवरग्राउंड वर्कर्स, अंडरग्राउंड वर्कर्स पर बड़ा एक्शन हुआ है और ज़्यादा इस पर करने की ज़रूरत है। मुझे लगता है सुरक्षा बल अपनी रणनीति बदल करके, क्योंकि उनके द्वारा ही उनके यहाँ पर शांति व्यवस्था बनाई गई है और उस तरीके से भी काम करेंगे।
ये बहुत ही कंडेमनेबल बात है, इसकी सख्त मजम्मत करते हैं और बहुत ही दर्दनाक है, ख़तरनाक है। जिस तरह के आतंकवादियों के मंसूबे हैं, इनको नाकाम करना पड़ेगा और हम केंद्र सरकार और यूटी की सरकार को कहेंगे कि इफ़ेक्टिव स्ट्रेटजी जो है और बने। हमारी फोर्सेस जो है वो डट के लड़ रही हैं, लेकिन इस तरह के हमले एक शरारत है और चुनौती है, जिसके खिलाफ मुकम्मल जो है वो एक स्ट्रेटजी बननी चाहिए।